Hey, happy Valentine's Day to you, love. Whoever you are, love is in the air, love is everywhere. So I'm sending it to everyone. And it's a beautiful day. You know, the sun is about to come out, the mountains are clear, the sun is shining on the snow caps, and life's good. And I want to further discuss my urine therapy because I think it's really an important idea. People are really uh, sick and suffering, and I don't think that it's necessary. I'm doing a lot of different changes in my life. I really do think that urine therapy was the magic cure for me. Now, I'm only talking from my experience, but it turned my suffering of pain and health issues, it just turned them around massively. And so I'm a big proponent of people doing their own homework, researching it, looking into it, because it's just a healthy choice. At least it was for me. So I also made other changes. Now, in stepping forward into the urine therapy, the Shivambu, is that I had been aiming at a healthier life. I'd started, I became a vegan a year and a half ago and quit smoking cigarettes, quit alcohol, quit coffee, sugar, sweets, treats, donuts, cookies. I just stopped all of it. And then when I started my urine therapy, I stopped cooked food. And I just kind of jumped. Instead of just taking a whole lot of time, I just went from being a vegan to a fruitarian. And so now what I'm doing is I'm doing juicing, and I'm also, the solid food I'm eating basically is boiling down to mango, banana, and avocado. All the rest of the fruits, everything else, I'm basically juicing. So, I'm kind of bordering somewhere in between, fruitarian and liquidarian, but it's all good. I feel great. My body has never been more um, energized. I have tons of energy. As a matter of fact, because of what had happened to my hands, I hadn't gone out to play golf. I used to play golf every day for my exercise. It was a mental, physical, emotional balancing factor. It had nothing to do with the social things. I was out at the break of day. I rarely only saw about a person or two, and mostly deer and other wildlife and birds. So it was really an awesome balancing tuning for me on a daily basis. And when my hands went totally south because of the arthritic problems I was experiencing, I had to give up my golf membership. Now, that was a few months back now. And yesterday, since it was such a beautiful day, I decided I'd go up and just give it a whirl. And so I went out and played just 9 holes in the afternoon, a beautiful warm afternoon. And to I don't know if I was surprised or not, but to my experience, I ended up shooting. I had 3 pars, I had 1 birdie, and like 5 bogeys. So not even picking up a golf club for almost 3 months, I realized that my focus, my balance, my energy, and my intent were way clear, more clarified, and it enabled me to like knock the ball further than I'd ever had before. It was just astonishing, quite frankly, how far I was hitting it, and right out in the middle of the fairways and stuff. And so it was another experience, an expression of why I feel so comfortable and confident with the direction I've been taking. Now, most of us don't even get it, that we're basically eating ourselves to death. Food is not really that critical to provide us energy as we have been led to believe. It's just not true. Our bodies, are basically cells and atoms and neutrons and protons and all these things. That's what our body's really made up of. And food does not feed those elements in our body at all. Food just goes, basically in and takes 80% of our energy just to process that information, whatever we consume. So it's important to start recognizing, garbage in, garbage out. Most people, people are making more effort, I suppose, to eat a healthier diet, and that's fine. But nonetheless, the food is still taking away from the energy that our body needs to do the work it's supposed to be doing, which is healing itself. So I'm going to go into, other days, other subjects. I just basically want to, stick with the urine therapy for this topic today. Now, this is a 5,000-year-old remedy for self-healing. It is our own perfect medicine. And when you wrap your head around it and get past the idea that you're drinking some waste product instead of drinking a nectar, an elixir, an alchemy, a perfect balanced system that recreates a balanced health in your body. And this is what is happening to me. That's what I am experiencing. So I encourage everybody, anybody, all people, to just look at your life, look at your health, look at your consumptions, and decide for yourself if you're kind of sick and tired, feeling sick and tired, because most people, they get lethargic, they get like low energy. People don't really get energy from eating. It's quite contrary. It's the opposite effect. Most people, after they eat, they really just want to rest and take a nap because the body is being kind of suppressed at this point energetically. So anyway, I just think it's all really good news. There's plenty of information on it. If you go to YouTube and just plug in Shivambu or urine therapy, there's literally hundreds of choices in there to consider. You can also just go to my YouTube, which is Weedu Shivambu, WeeduShivambu, and that's my YouTube channel. And if you go ahead and subscribe, you can access lots of files that I have that are focused on the urine therapy, other health issues, and a variety of other areas that you might find interest. I don't know. They're my interests. So I don't forecast my interest on anybody else. That's not my job. My job is to do the best I can to be happy, healthy, and take care of my body. And it wasn't but a couple of years ago when I had this massive neck surgery. You can see a huge scar here. Whatever side it's on. My camera goes left to right, so it's almost a dyslexic camera. But at that point, I really didn't have any motivation. I wasn't really excited. My body had just been pulverized to a point of being like a lump, and all I did is eat and shit and lay around and watch movies. And so that was a person that I don't even know anymore. That person is like gone. I have totally changed. I've now, I was 246 pounds at that point. I am now at a perfectly lean 156 pounds, and I feel awesome. I have body lines that I haven't seen since I was in my late teens, and it's just a remarkable experience. So, again, I'm not here to preach. I am not here to tell you how to live or conduct your life. I just offer, I suggest, if you are sick and tired of being sick and tired, to look at some other alternatives, because we have been led astray by medical science, totally away from natural science. And when we understand natural science as opposed to medical science and adapt to that idea and incorporate those ideas into our life, we'll find a better, healthy body and a greater experience. So, that all being said, I love you. Peace and happiness and harmony in your life. And I hope that Valentine's Day finds its way deep into your heart and the hearts of others. So, that being said, ciao for now. Have a great day. All righty then. Bye.